7 Day Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc Lions Den boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. If you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, man, check it out. Quick update for you guys as to what's going on in the Devin Haney situation. The WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, sat down and did an interview. I believe the brother's channel name is Broadway Joel. And in that interview, he was asked, what's the situation with Devin Haney? And Mauricio says that he's giving Devin Haney until Friday, the 21st, to decide whether he wants to fight Regis Prograis at 140 or whether or not he wants to stay at 135 and defend his title against Shakur Stevenson. Now, some of you might be saying, well, how is that possible? How is it possible that Shakur Stevenson is the man, though? Because we all remember this. You know, we remember when Shakur put this up here, when he was like, wow, they moved me from mandatory that quick. After the Lomachenko versus Devin Haney fight, Lomachenko pensioned the WBC and the WBO, all the sanctioning bodies, to make him the mandatory to try to force Devin Haney to rematch Vasyl Lomachenko or make Lomachenko first in line to fight for the vacant titles should Devin Haney vacate them by moving up in weight. All right? And this was Shakur Stevenson's response. The whole world saw it. This is just a month ago, okay? All the Devin Haney haters was all over social media making videos about it when it happened. So we can't play brand new and act like we don't know what happened. So the WBC has lied. They either lied to Lomachenko or they have just taken the mandatory back from Lomachenko and given it back to Shakur. Either way, it's no surprise because that's what the WBC does. They have a history of telling fibs, just like they did with the whole franchise situation. First it was just a novelty trophy and it couldn't be transferred. Next thing you know, Teofimo got it. So you know how they go. So now, Devin Haney is currently in negotiations to fight Regis Prograis. That is the only offer that is on the table, only financial offer that's on the table from any promoter for Devin Haney to fight. And Eddie Hearn has offered Devin Haney a purse to face Regis Prograis. Okay? Now, Shakur Stevenson, with all this stuff he's doing, he has Jay Prince behind him. He has Top Rank behind him. And even with that, they can't put together an offer that Shakur Stevenson likes. For Shakur, they can't. Shakur Stevenson's not happy with taking 25%. Devin Haney said, hey, you want 20? You want to fight? 25%. I'll stay at 135. You take 25, I'll take the rest, take 75, and then I'll come out there and whoop on you. Shakur says no. He wants a 50-50 split. And the fact that some people are pretending like that's realistic is ridiculous. Devin Haney don't have time to play games and negotiations with these guys. All right, if you want the fight, you was offered the fight, you could have took the fight, Shakur. All right? There's no way that was the purpose of becoming undisputed, collecting belts, doing all this stuff, if you still got to split 50-50 with a guy who just came to the weight class and what nobody even talking about until 2 months ago when your name got mentioned, when he got mentioned with Devin Haney. Nobody was even talking about Shakur. You understand? Until he was convenient, it was convenient to use Shakur against Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying? That's all it was. So now you also have the other nonsense out here about Gervonta Tank Davis. All right, more cap. This is so ridiculous, man. It's the fact that people act like they don't know this stuff is what irritates me. The fact that they ignore it, like these dudes are experts at trying to decipher if Devin Haney's capping, but when you got cap right in front of you, When you got blatant lies in front of you, you ignore it because that's how you quickly spot a Devin Haney hater. Okay, check this out. After Devin Haney beat Vasyl Lomachenko last month, a little over a month ago, after Devin Haney beat Vasyl Lomachenko, Gervonta Tank Davis' coaches came online, putting out statements talking about, "Oh, be ready, that contract coming. We're going to be sending Devin Haney a contract. Be on the lookout." All the Devin Haney haters ran with that, making videos, leaving comments everywhere, pumping their chest out. What did I tell you back then? Says a lie. I believe it when I see it. Tank Davis' team has a history, and Tank Davis himself has a history of claiming they want Devin Haney next, and then the fight never happens. They never reach out to Devin Haney. They never try to make the fight. Devin Haney's a free agent, okay, right now, and no offer has been made to Devin Haney from the PBC, from Tank Davis's promotional, nothing. Nobody's reached out, nothing, all right? First you had the excuse, Tank went to jail. That got nothing to do with his team putting together an offer to make sure Tank good when he come out. Now Tank is home, they still ain't put together no offer. So these dudes are so desperate, they making up fake stories talking about Tank Davis' team sent Devin Haney an offer and they're secretly negotiating. It's ridiculous. That's how thirsty these dudes is. Now they want you to believe. Look at how cold they got it set up. Check this out. A month ago, right, when Devin Haney had just beat Vasyl Lomachenko, Regis Prograis came out, who is the WBC champion at 140 pounds. Regis came out and said something like, he'll whoop Devin Haney, he'll beat Devin Haney. People laughed at it, they loved it, right? No problem. Oh, Devin don't want that Regis smoke. Devin better stay away from Regis. Devin better, man, you better not go up there. That's a tough fight for Dev. Messing with the Riggaroo, right? Then all of a sudden, Regis goes out there and has a bad performance a couple of weeks ago. Now everybody's terrified that Devin Haney is going to go up here and beat Regis. So now they're trying to make Regis look like he's a trash opponent, right? So this is how they got it set up. If Devin, who's already said he's going to move up, who's having trouble making 135, right? But we'll stay at 135 for the right price if it's financially feasible for him, right? So if Devin is going to move up to fight Regis, now they're going to say that's a duck. Oh, he ducking Tio. Even though Top Rank haven't given Devin Haney no offer to fight Teofimo Lopez. None. There's no offer. There's no financial offer on the table. And Teofimo Lopez knows this as well, but he wants to be involved with the attention that Devin Haney getting. Remember, he said he retired, which was cap. He said he retired. Then the WBO come out and tell Devin Haney, oh, you got 24 hours to decide this and this and that. No, this is what I'm trying to figure out. How does a kid become undisputed, defend his undisputed title against Vasyl Lomachenko, and then two sanctioning bodies are giving him deadlines a month later? Meanwhile, Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk went almost a year without fighting. Ain't done nothing. They holding down belts. Ain't nobody threatening them. Ain't nobody giving them ultimatums, no deadlines. Fury finna fight in Francis Ngannou for the WBC title. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Charlo, no disrespect, I know he going through some stuff. WBC ain't gave him no deadline, ain't ordered him to do nothing. You understand? So they trying to get those belts out of Devin Haney's hands as soon as possible. Is what they're trying to do. They don't want Devin Haney. Listen, they're trying to get them belts out of his hands, right? The sanctioning bodies don't like one guy having those belts, right? Especially if the one guy who got the belts is not the big cash cow of the division. See what I'm saying? If this was Gervonta Tank Davis, they wouldn't be saying nothing. See what I'm saying? Because they want those sanctioning fees, right? But because it's Devin, they're afraid that Devin Haney is going to use. It's a lot of pressure from the promotional companies. Shenanigans going on behind the scenes. A lot of pressure from the promotional companies. They're trying to pressure the sanctioning bodies to force Devin Haney to do this, that, to make it easier for them to manipulate the situations that they're in. Okay, that's all they're trying to do. But the ball is in Eddie Hearn's court. If he wants to make Regis versus Devin Haney, the fight should be announced or done within a couple of days. Regis asked today on Twitter. He said, "Hey, Eddie Hearn, am I fighting real Devin Haney or not?" And Devin Haney responded to him and said October. All right, so we'll see what happens with that. So now they got it set up to where this is the Devin Haney haters got it set up to where Devin Haney ducking Shakur Stevenson, he's ducking Tank Davis, he's ducking Teofimo Lopez. Okay, this is great. Okay, cool. Now that y'all got all that out the way, right? So Devin Haney's a duck, right? And y'all say he's ducking Teofimo Lopez, he's ducking Tank Davis, he's ducking Shakur. Cool. Now and you say he's ducking the Loma rematch. All you got to do now is those guys who y'all say he ducking, now put the pressure on them to fight each other. That's all you gotta do. But it's not gonna be the same smoke. You're not gonna ask Tank Davis to fight Shakur. You're not gonna do that because the Shakur fans are really Tank Davis fans, masquerading as Shakur fans. That's all it is. Shakur fans are really Tank Davis fans. See what I'm saying? But we're gonna find out what's really going on. Because I'm about to apply pressure. I'm about to find out what's really going on. We're going to see if Tank Davis fight another Julio Iglesias type guy, or if Tank Davis step up and he finna fight one of these young African-American fighters. Okay? Because if Devin fight Regis, that's what he finna be doing. I want to see what Tank finna do. Is he finna fight Shakur Stevenson? Is he finna fight Shakur? Are Tank fans going to demand that he fight Shakur? Because it sounds like that's the fight y'all want to see. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Tank Davis versus Shakur. Let's see that. No excuses. I don't want to hear nothing about it. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think of all this mess. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Smash that like button. I'm about to hit old deuces.